What's going on, traders? This is Mike with Tactical Traders. We're going to be briefly going through some charts right now on the weekend of June 12th, looking at a couple tickers to keep our eye on the next coming days or weeks. And right now, I am looking at ticker symbol CRIS, and this is the daily chart over the past year of price history. You can see that the price has had a nice upward gain since pretty much November, but recently, not November of last year, but recently we had some pretty nasty pullbacks, having a low on Friday at 760 and closing at 801. But this is actually some interesting areas in my opinion. Maybe some areas of buying opportunity for maybe a bounce, or maybe even just to reposition a long a trade in general. So we're going to be quickly going over it right now. And in the past, you can see we had this nice gap up. And once it had that gap up, it went in a consolidation fashion, going sideways into a nice bull flag here. If you can't see the bull flag, I'll just draw it up for you real quick, just so it's a little bit more clear. So the moment we had a nice bull pull, went sideways in the consolidation fashion, and had that support right there around the $7 area before breaking out there, and then going on to another breakout, coming back down, retesting that, and then having another area of support that remained there for a few months, and we're just going to highlight that very quickly right there. So bounced off that a few times before going up, and then going into another bull flag pattern. Here we had another nice pull going up there, and then the sideways consolidation fashion. However, on this bull flag, it did fail. You can see here, it had to attempt to break through there, but it was thinly traded. Got rejected pretty harsh. Went back down to that trend line where it was putting in those higher lows. Broke past that, going down. Tried to catch itself on that 50 SMA, but then had a really nasty gap down with some, pretty good volume behind it too. Past the last area support at $9. And now this is where it's getting interesting, and I'll show you why and why we're going to be keeping an eye on it. So let me zoom into the chart a little bit closer and remove some of these drawings just so it's not too cluttered on the screen. I want it to be very clear so you can kind of see with the picture I'm trying to paint. All right. So like I said, over here, the last bull flag, they did have that support. We're just gonna, I think it was around $7 we were saying. Yep, right there around $7. We're gonna switch that over to green so it's a little bit easier. All right. So that was the area of support over here. So this right now pretty much is a very interesting area. This $7. We also have that 200 SMA coming up. That the 200 SMA, in my opinion, especially when you're looking at a yearly chart, is a lot stronger of an area instead of the 50 SMA as it was up here. It did support, offer some support for momentarily, but it just wasn't enough to hold. But now the 200 SMA, a stronger area where it can be acting as support. Plus the old area of $7 is really catching my eye here. But we're gonna have to be, catch our eye and see if we can look for any areas of reversal. Now when we go into a smaller chart here, it's not really showing us anything, just showing us that it's trying to find that a little bit of support also right here, maybe at $8 on the intraday chart. But we're gonna have to kind of watch that. But you can definitely highlight that too as an area of intraday support. So moving forward into the next coming days, basically what I'm going to be keeping my eye on, what I'd be recommending is possibly buying in here around the $8 mark, but slowly scaling in just in case we do have a harsher pullback down to the mid to lower sevens, which can definitely happen as it did on at 760 right before the close. So just keep your eye on that, but scaling in at these areas, not a bad idea in my mind. Definitely in a nice area of buying opportunity. And when you go over to some more indicators, you can see that we are definitely down in the oversold range on the RSI and very overextended outside of those Bollinger Bands. So interesting setup, definitely something to keep your eyes on, and something I would recommend being a more of a position trader on this and slowly scaling in between the areas of $8 and $7. Alright traders, thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And until next time, stay profitable.